the soul of a champion, a greater fire burns. To follow in the footsteps of greatness, to forge a legacy of triumph that survives far beyond our years.
Aster, eliminate LGD from TI.
The eyes of the faithful are fixed upon them, roaring legions of passionate fans.
The throw, die fast, 1,000 health, trying to finish up Team Liquid, they did it!
Still, they answer the call to battle.
Arrow connects.
Steelers chasing him down.
It's over.
GG is called. Tundra. They'll be moving the upper bracket final.
To endure a fiery crucible time and time again.
Looking like it's over. That's it. GG. Secret.
They fight to climb a precipice few have conquered, and those who have will sacrifice everything to reach that summit once more. 4 teams battle for ultimate glory. Only one can seize immortality. Who will emerge victorious? The battle begins.
wisely and crush those responsible.
Tumberman. Insania. Mike. Boxy. Zai.
Choose wisely and crush those responsible.
My will is strong.
Team Aster. Ori. P-Tor. Boboka. Mone. XXX.
My will is strong.
I said push their racks, not pause for snacks.
Hey, Gabe.
No. Hi, it's Gabe in your lane. It's Gabe Newell. Well, we're tremendously excited that we're all getting the Dota 2 community together again. It's been another crazy year, and during that year, there's just been a lot of incredible Dota played, and some not so incredible Dota being played. But now we're putting on TI 11. I think it's going to be fantastic. And whether you're there in person at the arena or watching from the comfort of your home, I'm so excited to say, welcome to the International.
Welcome to the International Grand Finals.
To the International. It is finals weekend. We got ourselves a sold-out, absolutely packed Singapore Indoor Stadium. So welcome to that, everybody watching inside the stadium and out, because I know there are a lot of you. There's also a lot of players, 20 players to be exact. You see them standing there, and they are ready to battle it out. Only one team can lift that Aegis, and only one team will be properly remembered at the end of this weekend. Only one World Championship, a lot of pressure. There have already been 16 teams falling down, dropping down like flies here in the lava, and those final 4 teams, the pressure that has been mounting up over the last 5 days, who will crumble under that pressure? Who will thrive under that pressure? We're about to find out, because we are ready to kick off today with some awesome top-tier Dota, and top-tier Dota accompanied by top-tier panelists. That's right, I'm Shiva, I'm your host for today, and we got ourselves Jenkins, Effie, and Lacoste. Couldn't wish myself a better panel. Lacoste, how are you feeling today?
Feeling good, feeling excited. You know, every single time we have the last couple of days of TI, you know, the nerves are gonna kick in. You can feel the nerves also of the players. Like, you know that they want to get on the stage and get this going.
Yeah, they want to take that Aegis.
But I'm so excited, though. Every everything just feels so real the second you see Gabe on your screen saying welcome to the International. The butterflies kick in, the excitement kicks in, and I honestly can't wait to see the conclusion of what has been an amazing main stage.
It's true. This is the man that forged the Aegis himself, the man that gifted immortality to Roshan. And finally, after all of this time, we get to see who will become the immortal one, such as Gabe Newell himself.
Or which 5 players will become the immortal one. And coaches, of course, cannot forget those. We've had quite the long road to get to this weekend, and I would not blame you if you missed some of the matches, but here's a little bit of a recap what's happened in terms of brackets. Today, we'll have the matches that are listed with the red there. We're going to kick things off with Liquid versus Aster, and later today we'll have the upper bracket finals with Secret versus Thunder Esports. And then tomorrow it's lower bracket finals and grand finals time, but that means that this is our finals weekend bracket, and every series that we're going to watch from here on out, Lacoste, is going to be a blockbuster.
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at these names. Secret against Thundra, Aster against Liquid. I don't think you can ask for better matchups. Like, we did see a lot of those matchups, especially in the European region throughout the DPC, so that's going to be a super interesting one. And also, we have, Team Aster against Liquid. They only met once this year, and that was at this TI in the group stage.
Yes, and that was pretty one-sided for Aster, but since then, Liquid has had a little bit of evolving happening, and I think a lot of people will remember where we left off, because our final series that we had last weekend was Liquid versus Aster, and I think that's a series that's going to be in our minds for probably forever. It's definitely going to be in the minds of Team Liquid as we hear them talk about it.
I mean, I think the Thunder series, as a group, that's, our best moment so far. I mean, we got away with one.
This throne is going down here and now. Thunder, are you fucking kidding me? Game 1 against Liquid. Unfucking-believable.
My God, this team, how do they win from that position? They were 2 minutes off buybacks for everybody in that engagement. What a demoralizing way to lose, honestly. They are going to have to mentally reset from that game again.
After game 1, I really felt like death. Like, I don't know, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to my team? Why am I not strong-willed enough? I didn't take this 0% to lose route that game, and I was really angry at myself. And then I went to bathroom, I started resetting my mind. I was like, here we are again, like against Vici Gaming, but this time it's Thunder Awaken. We still gotta win the 2 games, like no matter what we do, go into the next game and like really smash them in that game, and like, yeah, let's go, and for the 3rd game it was truly a roller coaster.
We're gonna see another mega creep situation. How blessed are we today?
It's such a scary position for Thunder, who are the ones making the shot here. They're making the call.
I know this was like one of our most stressful games, for sure. Like, I think everyone was stressed out of their mind.
I kept dying in a very silly way in fights because I never had a guy next to me to infest. I was like, I mean, I'm dying every fight. My goal is not going up. I'm probably like the bottom network of every core. Like, we're not winning this game. Like.
They do not have the buybacks, but they do have an Aegis. They have this overwhelming advantage for the next team fight.
But Tumba bought out. He bought out for AC. He is short buyback. 400 gold.
Oh, there's the hook.
The ball.
The first snap. They're trying to deal with this ward, and it ends up getting a freebie. Now it's a 4 versus 5, 4 versus 6 with the Aegis.
Everything had to go right. Even like the second to last fight in our base when they pushed, like, I died without buyback, yeah? And a guy dies, and I get assist gold to get my buyback back. And that's the only reason we're actually still in the pushing the base.
And it's going to be enough to be able to finish off a Tumba, but he doesn't have a buyback. Foxy, he's going in. Side, the second lifer. Get back to the fountain, the Havoc Hammer, pushing him away.
Melting them all.
Running him down, the Bloodstone gets on. Rampage kill. Rampage on the mid stage, but because Matumba got the buyback, he's going to die once. Nobody else. It's just Dark Mongo. It's just because a 2-on-2. Insania now joining in with them. Dark Mongo's going to try and deal with him where he can. The freezing field going out with the Suns. The bashes doing so much damage with Tumba with the bashes, making it 12. One fall, the other to follow. No buybacks. Team Liquid, they hold again.
It never felt like we were fully out of it, even though maybe the numbers and statistics all said we should have been. And then, at the end of the game, it comes down to literally 1 HP. I think if Mickey dies and Matu's like Infest doesn't save him, then probably game over.
This is a hard fight. You have to pick your jump well. You have to hit these. Now Sacred goes for it. If he can leave the black hole, they're just going to focus all in onto Mickey, and it looks like Mickey. Down to all over the side. Swatch will go over the rolling thunder off through them. Mickey surviving through it, and now the Marcy dies, and now they get the stun on the Sacred. Now he's dead. 12 seconds. How much can you get in 12 seconds, Liquid? Can you claim top 4 in 5? It's not going to happen. The throat's not dying fast enough. Dark Lagos on 2. Just killed him. Punch him in 1. Back in. Now the buybacks. Now the comeback. Fight for your life. Won't die fast. 1,000 health. Trying to finish up to the edge.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
I think it's Arteezu said this at, I think it was Arlington Major. He said, God giveth and God taketh. And yesterday, God giveth.
During the 7 years, that has not happened to me. Even winning TI7 when the last round died, it didn't feel the same. It's just the build-up wasn't there for it. But this time, it really, like hitting top 4 like this, damn, that was the best thing ever happened to me.
Oh, if we only get like one game that lives up to that hype, I'm gonna be happy, and I think the players will be happy with that too. That was insane to watch. Also, it hasn't happened to Matu yet, even though he won TI. I think it's very cool that there's been 3 Mega Creep comebacks ever at TI. Zai has been in every single one of them. That's pretty impressive. And we got to talk a little bit about the Dota as well, because of course we've had a lot of Dota played. We had a lot of heroes picked. There's been 114 heroes picked so far, and that means that there's a couple that are not picked.
Yeah, 8 specifically have not been picked. 219 games, and Purge and I are here to tell you why you're probably not going to see the other 8. Purge, let's get started, my friends. Okay. It's been a lot of Dota, but there's a couple of rejects here. Tell me about Clinks.
Clinks, vulnerable early game. His team fight's weaker than a lot of other carries. He's just not as good ultra late as a lot of other choices.
He's garbage. Get out of here. Wind Ranger.
Farm's mediocre. Not very many people like her. She needs BKB to team fight. She's really bad versus Leshrac. It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things that sum up to garbage. Boom. Bounty Hunter.
No stuns, no team fight. Like a third as good as a Marcy on your team. Why would you pick Bounty Hunter?
Why would you pick him? Garbage. Get out of here. Get out of here. DK.
Dragonite, let's see, he's survivable, but like he's so much worse than all the other good offlaners. Enigma, Primal Beast, Marcy, Brood, Beast, Matt, should I keep going?
No, you shouldn't. All I need to hear is garbage. Boom. Tree Protector.
Teams are farming a lot right now, so like tower push defense timings aren't as important, and he's not even that good at it anymore. The heal comes out slower.
Oh, yeah, I'm not on board. He's garbage. Boom. Coddle.
Weak at laning, not good at ganking, tries way too hard to be cool. Lesh doesn't even need mana anymore. He's got Bloodstone as his friend, so why do you need to coddle?
Get him out of here. He's garbage. Boom. Techies.
Decent lane, good damage, but he doesn't have any stuns. His ulti's very counterable. There's just better heroes than Techies.
There's a lot of them. I'm really going to enjoy this one because he's garbage. He's garbage. He's...
Oh, wait. I got it.
Get him, Purge. Get him, Purge. Get him, Purge.
You need this for your own good. You'll get buffed after. Oh, wait, there's one hero left.
Oh, there is. Why are you even here? Nobody likes you. I might think that you're one of the worst things to ever happen to Dota. There is nothing that you are good at. Also, Meepo was uncontested.
That was brutal.
Neil, it made me really sad, and then I got a chuckle, and I feel a little guilty about it, but here we are. We are also here with the first series coming your way very soon. Of course, Liquid is going to face Aster. It's their only elimination series of today, and I want to make sure that people watching that are tuning in, maybe only for finals weekend, just a recap, what type of Dota do these two teams play? You want to start off with Liquid, Jenkins?
Yeah, Liquid, I mean, it's not like a team you can call like, you know, this is like an aggressive team. They play aggressive or defensive, whatever is needed. Like all around, they play good Dota. But one of the most important things about this team that I think makes them unique is the fact that they don't really play roles. They play heroes. And this is something that's been true for like every iteration of Liquid, that at least the recent ones. You know, where Boxy was playing off lane, and then he can swap to 4 position. Now, of course, he's playing the 4 position. They'll play Matu mid on Sniper, Lone Druid. They'll swap the supports lanes as well. So yeah, this team, the hardest part about them to beat is the fact that they're just hero experts and they can play any lane.
All right, and if we look towards their opponents today, Effie, we got Team Master.
Yeah, so Team Master for me are incredibly fun to watch because this brings me back a little bit to the ESL Malaysia LAN that recently happened, and Aster proved to a lot of the fans watching there that individual skill is important, but it's not the most important thing in Dota. Aster are a very team fight oriented team. They're always drafting in a way where they can come back from a gold deficit just by virtue of outfighting the enemy team. They play a really tight-knit formation on the map always, and the way that they distribute farm around the map is so intentional. Everything that they do, you feel they've discussed, they've calculated it, and they will always play for their specific timings, right? It doesn't matter if they don't have the items or the gold at certain times. They will hold their areas very well. They will not give up Roshans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Team Acer, they've always been in the shadow of LGD because LGD was always performing so well, and they showed that, you know, 3rd place at the Arlington Major and also 2nd at DSL 1 Malaysia. They came here to play.
They came here to play indeed, and guess what? We came here to watch some Dota 2, and we're going to kick things off for Game 1 with the draft. Let's go.